anybody who's rested and relaxed, huh? There should be a lot of you. We can barely go outside anymore. No excuse to not have your feet kicked up, a little glass of tea and, comfort things. This is Money Flippin' Matt Richards, bringing a grin to help you stay in. Outdoor fun is gonna come back. You just gotta hang on, okay? Believe in yourself. I got some new sanitizer. Sanitizer freak. Sanitizer freak. Sanitizer freak. It's okay. Oh, that is lemony. So lemony. As always, we salute everybody making these things better during the pandemic, whether it's with the job they do every day or just by observing safety rules. A simple face mask and a little hand washing can help you and those around you go a long, long way. A long, long way. And we'll make it a little bit nicer too, the way we always do, by straining your brain. On board the trivia train. 12 more questions are about to get released into cyberspace, and everybody who taps 12 right answers will split $5,000. Yes. And we'll, have a little party afterwards for everybody that wins. Or you can live up large with a VIP ticket, giving you a grab at the VIP pot of $1,500, which is bound to be split up big since we stop it at $150. Okay, we'll go forward with VIP as long as we sell 100 tickets. So put some thrills in your weekend. And as long as we're here, we thought we'd tell you about our charity of the moment. Friends and Helpers, providing support, education, and encouragement for victims of domestic abuse. Abuse can strike anyone, anywhere, destroying self-esteem and dealing emotional, physical, and mental damage to one's health. Friends and Helpers helps abuse victims in Southern California who've gotten to the safety of a shelter. Their services include providing school supplies to children and job training, financial planning and counseling to adults. Donors can help with as little as a $10 gift to buy a snack bag for a sheltered child. Look them up, babies. HQ is giving Friends and Helpers a boost by telling you about them and making a donation. You can visit them at friendsandhelpers.org to see what magic you can work there. So work your magic, work your magic. Guess who's here today, huh? My dad. But he said he doesn't want to come on camera. Right, Dad? I can't hear you. No. All right, love you too. We've just been hanging out all day. Saturday is Dadder-day in my house. Love you. Say it back. Wow. He does. I promise he does. Do you? Okay, cool. Yeah, he confirmed it. I heard him. Such a silly head. All right, so you're all set to smash this champagne bottle, launch this ship, and set sail for Windonesia? The questions are demanded to be asked. The prize money's ready to break out of the vault, so there's no way to go but forward to battle. All right? Forward to the battle. If you got any last-minute brain adjustments, now's the time, okay? Because once we start asking, there's no pausing for breaks. You got to stay focused. Remember everything you ever learned in school. Okay, remember that teacher from the 2nd grade that gave you a sticker or two because you showed up, you had your homework done, you helped out your friend at the desk across from you, and they were like, oh my God, he's such a good student. That's exemplary. You know what? You get a treat. And it's not just a sticker. I'm going to give you a treat and a sticker, probably a s'more, right? You can't make s'mores in school. There's a fire. Yeah, all right. Anyway, I think there's nothing to it but to age cue it. With question number 1.
Let me tell you a little story. This eating this woman was...
What food was used as mortar in building the Great Wall of China? Fish, rice, or chocolate? Dad, stop yelling out the answers. Jeez, he's like, rice! It was rice, huh? He's so excited. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear my dad. I'm sure the chat's gonna be like, Dad, keep yelling out the answers. No, Dad. This is so funny. I don't think the U.S. has any military outposts made of food. This is a true original. It turns out if the normal recipes fail, you can whip up a good mortar with sticky rice. Yeah. 44,037, you got that right. But, just so you know, a bean and rice mortar gives you complete protein. So there's that. Next time you go to the Great Wall of China, give it a lick. Taste that rice. Don't do that. That's old. It's old, nasty rice now. Q2! The singer of what hit will perform the national anthem at Joe Biden's inauguration? Don't start now, Poker Face or Royals. Hang on, Dad. Hey, Dad. If I can hear you, they can too. Don't tell them, you're loud. Don't shush me when Dad! You know what's funny? Is the fact that he doesn't want to come on, but he sure is talking like it. I love you, Dad! He said it with his eyes. No, he didn't. Okie dokie! Woo! Even if you hadn't heard the news, you gave a better break by making the wrong answers songs by non-American artists. The national anthem will reportedly be sung by Lady Gaga of Poker Face fame. My poker face, my poker face. Hum, nom, nom. 38,905 of y'all got it right, and I don't think she's bringing the meat dress. Okay? Probably not. Poker Face. Q3 in the place to be. Which journalist is set to host episodes of Jeopardy in the near future? Brian Williams, Katie Couric, or Wolf Blitzer? Stop it, Dad!
$50 million and amnesty.
Okay, who's this guy?
Akbar Hakim.
The Taliban Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs.
He says he wants out. This could be the break that we need.
Or it could be trapping. Either way, the U.S. doesn't negotiate with terrorists and they keep them on the confidence.
I understand.
You know what? There's no harm in determining if the information is solid.
Oh, good morning, ma'am.
Morning, Matt. You didn't happen to see a stray bear claw, did you? I missed breakfast. I skipped breakfast in the hopes that I might find a stray bear claw.
Oh, here's one.
Oh, thank you. Now can you find me a new policy advisor?
Vertical portion of the Mason-Dixon line forms part of which state's border? Jersey or West Virginia? The horizontal part, separating,
Thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Rand, thank you so much for talking.
plunging downward to separate Maryland from Delaware. If you picked Delaware, you got it right, babies. 18,422 knew what to do. Geography is full of surprises.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
The Americans wanted to video.
that was almost savage.
Hmm?
It's close, pretty close. All right, Q5
Wait for
for
that
the
help.
children. Which chain pioneered soft serve ice cream? Carvel, Dairy Queen, or Tasty Freeze? Soft serve ice cream. All right, soft serve was invented on Memorial Day weekend, 1934, when an ice cream truck got a flat tire. The rapidly melting product sold like crazy. Everybody's like, what is this? It's like soup, but colder? Whoa, America. Yeah, people liked it so much that the idea for permanent stores stuck in the mind of the driver, Tom Carville. The rest is history. Oh! Oh my gosh! Dang, son! Carvel is the answer we were looking for. Dairy Queen's got the blizzard and sucking on chili dogs outside the Tasty Freeze. That's John Mellencamp's weird song about how he eats his chili dogs. Never met anybody that sucks on him. John. That's what he said in the song. Sucking on chili dogs outside the tasty freeze. Every time I hear that, I'm like, oh, who eats a chili dog like that? You suck the chili off and then eat the dog? I'm so confused. It's hilarious, because he meant it as a Jack and Diane. Here's a little ditty. Well, Jack and Diane, but it's just sucking on chili dogs outside the tasty freeze. Okay. Woo! Yes. Question number 6. And it goes a little something like this. What basic shape was the first crossword puzzle in 1913? Circle, diamond, or triangle? Many billions of dollars have been surrendered to these puzzles since their debut in the New York World. The first crude effort gave solvers a free word, had confusing numbering, and was arranged in the shape of a diamond. Yeah. They got better. They definitely got better. Diamond, 13,208 of you got it right. Diamante. Babies. Oh. Inside the taste free. Oh, that was for me, that last one. Okay, Q7. Which classic game franchise got an all-new game in 2020? Battletoads, Contra, or Double Dragon? It's gonna be with an all-new franchise. The classics never totally go away. Even recent games like Shovel Knight show side-scrollers are still fun, and last year's big comeback was Battletoads. Boom! 11,669, you got it right. After years of fan announcements, fake fan announcements, it finally happened. So, shout out to y'all for making them say, you know what, let's do it. Let's give it to them. Q8! No, you're feeling great. Woo! Etymologically, hypochondria denotes a condition where midriff, mind, or mouth. All right, today the word means something that's entirely in your head and doesn't really exist. But it comes from when Greeks thought, there was a real problem in the coastal cartilages that fill out your midriff. Oh my gosh. That's a savage question. 492 players got it right. 11,152 got knocked out on that one, and there was no pop-up to block it. No excuses this time, but 3,387 of you using extra life. Good job. You're back in it to win it. Q9, babies. Let's go. The equation Stephen Hawking chose to be his epitaph bears on what? Black holes, galaxies, or pulsars? Check it out. If you make it to Westminster Abbey, he's there, under a square black stone inscribed with the Bekenstein-Hawking equation over what looks like a galaxy, but is fittingly a black hole. Yes! 3,471 of you got it right.
In 1997, Conrad was stationed in Beirut. None of us are armchair warriors, Henry. We all know that there are real life consequences to holding the line.
And yet, the worst had happened in Iraq. We've been taken, I can tell you, without hesitation that I would have paid the ransom. But somehow, I would have got
That's my heart.
Richard Williams.
That's why policy is written in the cold light of day. Handing over millions of dollars to the people that I was fighting against, that wouldn't have been what I wanted.
You and Conrad are fine handing over millions of dollars to an informant with some details details about Nafisi's whereabouts.
That
Because if it goes through
person
rewards
wouldn't
for
be
justice,
a terrorist.
you're certain about that? Or do you think it's possible that during the time this program has been in existence, money might have gone to a wrong guy?
I mean,
Emo. All right, question number 11. All dogs go to heaven.
By the way,
The voodoo lily and skunk cabbage plants can notably do what? Eat bugs, raise their own temperature, or uproot themselves. The voodoo lily and skunk cabbage. These are two of the Earth's worst smelling plants, but they can do more than just clear a room. They're also in a rare group of plants called thermogenic. They can get hotter.
What about asking India to remove...
All right now, 783 in the place to be. They attract so many bugs, but they use them to spread the pollen. Raise their own temperature. 783 players. Moving on to the final question of the game. Question 12. Hey, Dad. I love you. Yeah, what's that smell? It smells like I finally got you to stop yelling out the answers.
word is, and I
You didn't? He stopped yelling them out at Q2. He's like, I don't know the rest of these.
turns out,
I love you.
President Saki are cousins.
Okay.
The family matriarch is dying.
All right, question 12. A Boston public cast member who did restaurant work during the show's run played what character? Harry, Harvey, or Ronnie? Okay. When you're toiling in a kitchen and also starring on a network TV show, you either love cooking or you have a big student loan. One of the two. But in this case, Jerry Ryan was enough of a foodie to balance cooking with being Boston Legal's Ronnie. We have 315 winners of HQ. Let's go! Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I can feel it. I think it's that gyro I had coming back up. Woo! That's what I'm talking about on a Saturday. Sport F-35. Abigail says Gold Bust. Bis Minu. Wand Rajad. Victoria Boo. Nicey. William 1234. Sam Pete 54. Green Ghost. FFC Squall. Albert Lou. You knew what to do. $15.87 going out to everybody. I like that. That ain't bad. There's nothing to shake a stick at all. Whew! Like the old song says, that's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel. But don't worry if you missed out, okay? There's going to be a whole new batch of money tomorrow night and 12 all-new questions waiting for your answers. So come on by for one more try. That charity again was Friends and Helpers, easing the pain of abuse and easing victims into their new lives in Southern California. So help them out yourself at friendsandhelpers.org and tell them the Money Flipper sent you.
In the end, I realized...
If you want to, you don't have to say it, but like, they'd be like, oh, we know him, he's cool. Yeah. Until next time, I'm Matt Richards saying, I wonder how many kids became plumbers because of Super Mario. You know, imagine that first day on the job, you got your plunger and everything, you're like, I've been lied to! Ain't no coins down here. Ain't no mushrooms or turtles. It's just a bunch of smells and drugs and